right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'll give it a few minutes for the stream to take place. We'll get the chat on and we will check in on some things. Today is going to be an amazing day, fellas. Sorry, people. My bad. Totally my bad. Sorry about that. All right. So, welcome. Welcome. My name is Dark Pool Algo, and I feel like my mic is really far away, so I'm going to adjust it for a second. Which might suck, but I think it has to be done. Hopefully that's not too much of a loudness for the morning. So, good morning. Good morning to the chat. All right. Welcome. My name is Dark Pool Algo, and thank you for joining me on this. Is that better? This Wednesday, July 28th, 2021, and we are going to be building another watch list. Yesterday's plays, pretty amazing. Yeah, it's pretty nice knowing what's going on, seeing how the smart money block trade and dark pool algorithm lets us know what's going on before the market reacts. For example, Billy, eBay, right, Tap. These are all stocks and options that we knew what was going to happen before it happened. So, if you have your requests, make sure you put them in the chat, or you can hit me up on Twitter. Okay, either way is fine. We've been working a lot on the iron fly for earnings. There's been a lot of questions around it. I may take a few more minutes to get into the premise behind it and why I play it for earnings. It's the only thing I play for earnings. And yeah, but without further ado, let's jump right into it. I got my camo on today. Been listening to a lot of Wu-Tang lately. RZA and his camo. So, before we get started, I need y'all to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications so that anytime we put out a new video, you guys know what's going on and you're able to see what's up before the rest of the market is. So, with that being said, I need to grab a couple more charts and we will get right into it. I want to take a quick look at the futures. I feel like the Qs may have a little bit of a rippy rip day. God, that was a mouthful. May have a little bit of a rip day today because of the earnings that have been reported. Basically, there's a few stocks out there that are just moving. For example, BA. BA is ripping today. So look for some volatility on BA. We also want to check out Microsoft, Apple, right? AMD all had earnings. Let's see what else we got here. I need to get a couple more things set up. I was a little late today. I'm going to be traveling tomorrow, so no stream tomorrow. I may try to get one in on Friday. I'll be in San Francisco from Thursday until Sunday, so the stream may or may not happen. I'm going to try to get it just because it's something I've committed to every day, and there's no reason for me to break my commitments. And what is going on with this thing, dude? This is such BS. I hate it when they do this. More. Let's try one pull. Alright, looks like we're doing a one chart layout today. My bad. It's so frustrating. Alright, so this is Apple. And I want to load. I don't like how they do that. It's so frustrating. Yeah, futures. There we go. Let me grab one more futures chart and we will be all set. So if you have tickers, morning Cobus, if you have tickers, make sure that you get them sent over to me now while I'm getting everything prepped and we can get going. All right, so I need a new machine. Like, I need a thread ripper. I need to get one of those thread ripping machines because it's a little bit of a drain to get all this crap going in the first thing in the morning. All right, so CRM, I'm not really enthused by what I see with it. It's just chopping, right? Massive move up, massive fade off. Currently resting at point of control for the month to date. So for the entire month, we're at point of control. We are above the 50 SMA, the 200 SMA, below the 34 and the 21. We're also below VWAP. So I'm looking for a potential reversal on CRM, right? Yeah, these charts aren't going to be the best ones for everyone to see. Basically, CRM's 243, VWAP's at 240, monthly VWAP's at 243.50. A break above that, we've got immediate overhead resistance coming in at 244 to 244.50. If we can get above 244.50, we've got a nice move up to VWAP at 246.82. Contrarian, if we reject off of VWAP and we can no longer maintain monthly point of control, we've got room to move down to 239, which is the 200 SMA. So that is CRM. I had a request for CVS. I'll get into that right now. I'm gonna get those. I'm gonna try to get your requests taken care of while I'm kind of doing a little secondary prep over here. Okay. Billy, I've been yelling Billy for days. It's gonna move, and when it moves, it can move $10 in a day, right? You can triple your money pretty easy. eBay was on the bearish list, right? Look at that sell-off. All right, so the request is for CVS, and that's coming in from Leonard. All right, Leonard, CVS. What do we got going on here? All right, so immediately, the algorithm is trading with price action in a nice, strong, bullish uptrend. We have some block levels that have come in, and they're going to provide some support for us, right? Overall, we're in an uptrend. The algo is curled up, these are all positive things that we like to see. Right, the algo is kind of maintaining its own little, channel here. All right, that algo's in a channel. If it rips through that channel, it's going to just pull price action up with it. Now we've got some block trades. Let me just one more trend line for support. All right, so we've got some support coming in, right below us. We've got regular block trades, excuse me, regular block trades coming in at 82.92 and 83 even. That's our support level, right? There is a dark pool that came in right around, I'm going to say 82.88-ish, right? What this does is this forms a nice base for support, okay? That's CVS on the 15 minute. So I would look for CVS to continue its move to the upside. Especially going to be looking for the algo to break above its little overhead, right? Get up and above its little channel that it's in, right? That would be nice for a continued move upwards. I'll check out Snow in just a second. CVS on the 1 minute chart, right? Massive move yesterday, right? Just algo's trading with the price action. Little curling down, that is possibly a little profit taking, or price action coming back down and testing its new support because it broke through resistance. So we'll keep an eye on it. Like I said, the algo's in that channel. I'm confident as long as it stays within that channel. Let me get it back in that channel. Beep. As long as it stays kind of within this channel, I'm pretty confident. A break below that, then I would start looking at potentially some bearish positions, but CVS looks pretty good overall. The request from, I don't want to butcher your name, Jakumar. If I butcher your name, I apologize. Snow is for, the request is for Snow, and there's been a lot of interest in Snow. I feel like it was supposed to do something that it didn't do yesterday, and I'm pretty confident that it's going to do it today. Okay. Yesterday it had a nice run, and then we got head faked, right? This is if you're familiar with candlestick patterns, this is a cup and handle forming on the 1 minute chart. The algo has diverged to the upside. It is going to pull price action up with it, probably testing that 269 dark pool level. Okay. I'm going to do on the right hand. So I've got the 1 minute on the left, 15-minute on the right. I'm just going to mark up the right hand side of the chart real quick. We've got the Algo has pretty much been net buying since about the 13th. It's been trading pretty closely to price action, right? We've got kind of a little channel wedge. I mean, it's kind of a wedge, but what I'm looking for Snow to do is, let me just throw this dark pool level on, and then I'm going to show you a little cool little thing I'm expecting from it to happen. Expecting for it to do. All right, that's our dark pool level. That's going to be our immediate target. So 269 is the immediate target. So that's a $3 move. A break above that, I would look for a pullback to test 269 for support before we move to the next move to the upside. Now, what I'm really interested in is this move that's possibly setting up over here with price action, where price action came down, found support, we came back up, we ran into a little bit overhead resistance. The next move would be the finishing of the Wu-Tang pattern, which is we come back down, we test that support again, and then we take that next massive move to the upside. It forms a W. It's also a 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern. There's lots of names for it. I call it Wu-Tang because the Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to... You got it. All right. Shout out to Bang. You guys still haven't sponsored me, so I got to buy my own drinks. I had to go to the grocery store this morning at 4 o'clock in the morning to get one. I've got a fridge right there that I can just fill up with them. If you guys are listening, Bang, hook it up. Okay. I wanted to show everyone what the futures are doing right now, and I'm not super disappointed. All right, so ES looks like it's basically chopping back and forth. We have FOMC today, I believe, at 2 o'clock. I'll have to double check that, but I believe FOMC is today. YM, nice little recovery pattern, right? Looking for a continued move to the upside. NQ, this is a 1, 2, 3 reversal. It's just going to continue to move. The RTY, consolidating. All right, it's forming a nice little bull flag. Gold, looks like it's got a little bit of a recovery. Look for a move back up to the yearly pivot at 1806. Oil. This is kind of a funky little pattern here. It looks like a dog, and I don't know if I like it to the downside or if we break back up to test previous highs. Bonds selling off, bonds selling off. So when the bonds sell off, the ES rips. Right? Did I have that right? I'm pretty sure that's right. Let's just check on TLT. TLT should be down. Oh, look at that consolidation. Wow. So TLT is continuously bouncing between the 618 retracement and the 382 retracement, not extension, right? So for the market to go lower, TLT will go higher, right? I like that it's chopping, which is good, right? But it has formed a nice, so this is I would call this a bull flag. So TLT is a snitch, just by the way. So if you see a TLT to start to rip, just expect ES to go down and vice versa. It's a snitch. So currently resting on the 50 SMA on the 4 hour. We are below we are above point of control in VWAP for the month. The 10-day rolling VWAP, we are below, which is this one here. I need to change that to a different color, something that's going to be indicative of what I don't use anywhere else. And I don't use a lot of orange. Definitely don't use pink. I'll just call it that. All right. So that is 10-day rolling VWAP. We are being squeezed basically on TLT. So just keep an eye on that. Apple's still got that 150 resistance. I don't think it's going to get to. As long as Apple stays above 145, I'm happy. No, that was not my phone ringing. What that was I've got, and I can't track it down, but basically whenever a stock makes a specific move, I've got that alert to set off to go, right? I want to look at BA real quick, just because BA is face ripping. I'm a long-term fan of Lucid, by the way. I like that for an American-based electric vehicle competitor. All right, so BA had earnings, ripping off of earnings, right? 236. I'd like it to pull back, test possibly 230 or even 227.50. Like, it would be nice if this just sold off down to this 34. I did an earnings iron fly. Didn't extend the wings long enough, but there was only a $10 expected move. Like, what am I supposed to do? Right? I can't be like, no, it's going to move 50. Okay. Microsoft. Oh, I need to change my charts up. Sorry, let me... No, this is the right chart. All right. Microsoft has got room to the 4-hour top at 292. Currently, looks like they beat on earnings. Currently, nice strong uptrend. Broke out of their bull flag. Overhead resistance to 292.75. It's going to hit that and possibly pull back to this 288 for the next continued move to the upside. Contrarian, it breaks above, or excuse me, breaks below this 4-hour mid at 287. We got the 200 SMA on the 5-minute. I got to change that out to a different indicator. 282. So range it's a $10 range. Got his 520 60-minute squeeze happening. What else? What are some other positives for Microsoft? MACD, stochastics, and RSI is kind of neutral, but increasing. My MACDs are essentially neutral. My primaries are all lined up positive and green, where my mid, so basically the 4-hour and the 2-minute are red, so they're negative but neutral and increasing. So we'd like to see those turn positive. That'll create a nice trifecta. I would expect Microsoft to move if we can breach the 293 4-hour top on the Kellner channels. Okay. That was Microsoft. What else did we want to look at? I'll check the Snow.js. Yes, we're going to look at all of those. I'm a little concerned with the Chinese stocks. I don't know if I necessarily want to get involved. But you got to ask yourself, is this dip or is it, is it complete utter failure? So. All right. So, like I said, snow. I think snow is going to move up. It may pull back first, but if that does pull back and maintains this trend line, it will rip off of that. Okay. All right. Let's just grab a couple from the scanner. Looking at the daily. FSLR, Lyft, Lemonade. Yeah, some of those are pretty decent. Let's check those out. FSLR, Lyft, LMND, and Plug. Oh, I got an alert for Plug earlier, so we may have to look at Plug. Look at FSLR. This is gorgeous divergence. So I talk a lot about bullish and bearish divergence. This upper left that you see, this is a good example of bullish divergence. Let me draw this out for you, and hopefully you'll be able to take a snapshot in your mind. So if you see this in the future, you'll know. Okay. We have divergence that began back on the 16th. Price action traded with the algorithm up until basically this point here-ish, right? So all this previous divergence has played out. This is a divergence we're looking for to complete, right? So we've got a little bit of a reversal happening here. What else do I want to do? Let me see. So Algo is net buying. It looks like we've got a little bit of a overhead resistance, kind of a little bit of a falling wedge. We're looking for that breakout, right? So really it's this level that we're at now that we're looking for it to break out out and up and above. I'm going to use this color here. All right, so I'm looking for a breakout above that level for the continued move to the upside to complete this divergence, right? So FSLR, let's look at FSLR on SLR. I'm going to go ahead and pop up the daily, right? So what's going on with this stock here? All right. So coming off a double bottom, we've got a little bit of uptrending support. We currently, let's see, we retraced, we couldn't break through the 618. We made a higher high, higher low, so that's indicative of a reversal. I thought I had it. I'm still trying to get used to Trend Spider. I think it's super powerful. I just haven't really had the time to go through it yet. So I'm just going to assume that the 50% retracement is going to hold. So this level here, looks like it did. We're starting to come back up and above the 50 SMA. We do have a lot of overhead resistance that we got to get through, right? We got the 50 SMA that we got to get through on our move back towards point of control, the monthly point of control at 83.45. We get up into there. I'm going to look for at least a 50% or 382 retracement. So 85 is going to be the target for FSLR. Let's bring this down to the 4 hour. Yeah, so it's got to get above 82 for me to really be confident. I'd like it to breach 83, come back and retest for the next move upwards. And that would look like something like this, right? So we got this. Oh, it's going to be thin. Dang it. So maybe something like... right? And then let's see if I can draw this right. I think I screwed that up. Yeah, I probably screwed that up. Oh, come on. Anyway, looking for a 1, 2, 3 move on FSLR. I mean, it's got nice, the algo likes it. Let's check out. Yeah, buy when others are fearful in the Chinese stock. So if it were something more regulated, what I'm trying to say is that the Chinese government can just shut everything down if they want. Like, they don't have to allow stocks to trade. I think everybody overlooks that it is a communist country, and if the government says no more trading, they can turn the plug. They can just turn the power off, and then you're stuck. I agree there's some names that I'm super interested in buying the dip on. Yes, I agree. Now would be a good time. Neo, LI, any of the EV companies, I think those would be good. Baba, Baidu, like there's some bigger names that I'm interested in. I see a lot of people flocking to buy these Chinese education companies like EDU, Fun, right? EDU, look at this guy. Talk about a fall from grace. I saw this stock getting pumped the other day on Webull by one of their I'm not going to name any names, but he's got thousands and thousands of followers, and he can move the market, especially the penny stock market. So I saw this one getting pumped, but when you drop from $20 to $2, right, and with earnings coming up, I don't know. It just, like, I'm going back 2 years. Like, I'm not saying, I'm not telling you to do or not do something. This is not, like, this doesn't inspire any confidence with me at all. Like, we're below COVID levels. I mean, we're back to 2014 levels, right? Now, granted, if we can get a strong reversal coming in, then I might be interested in taking the ride back up. However, this is just scary, man. You guys remember what happened to Lucky Coffee, Lucan Coffee? This exact same thing. It's just sketchy. I'll check out NEE, though. Is it NEE? N-E-E? Oh, Next Air Energy? Yeah. That's something I can probably get behind, right? This is a good chart pattern. It's, yeah, this is actually solid. Pretty solid. Pretty solid on the weekly. Forming a little bull flag. Got a little rising, a little, look for this weekly wedge breakout. It's pretty solid. Let me check out the daily. Checking out the daily. I mean, I like it. It's got a good strong uptrend. We're trading, you know, stacked positive moving averages. All right, let me just run through my process real quick. Okay. So they had earnings this last week. Looks like they beat on earnings, which is always good. Okay. We've got a daily to monthly squeeze that are all light blue histograms, so those should fire to the upside. We're good 60-day channel, maintaining VWAP. Right, our 4-hour and daily MACDs are positive. Looking at the current run, it looks like we're trying to do a little bit of a, or maybe it did already. Yeah, could be a little bit of a breakout. Nice double bottom, right? Stacked positive moving averages. We're above the 200. We're above the 50. I'd really like that 50 to cross over above the 200. That gives me a little bit more confidence that it's not just going to head fake me and reverse back down to the downside. We've been in the squeeze for a while. It's light blue histogram. When it does release, it should release to the upside. As far as Fibonacci is concerned, if I go from previous high to current low, we breached above the 618. Previous highs are the next target, so 81.41 followed by 84. I throw on some previous high levels here, looking for potential supply and demand zones. Looks like we're right at one, right? So, and then obviously this one. And while I may be off a little bit, this looks like the demands, or excuse me, the supply zone. It's a rather large one. Let me just change that up. This is a pretty solid looking one. All right, pretty solid looking target. 78.50. Break at 78.50. I think we can hit 80. Right, 80.50. So that's a $2 supply zone. A break above that supply zone, then we're gonna, you know, test previous highs before the next move to the upside. I mean, when that squeeze releases, it's going to be pretty glorious. Right. Look for, this could be a cup and handle. So cup, handle, launch. Right. Pretty decent. 4-hour day. Like, it's just in a squeeze. Like, everything's in a squeeze. Jiminy crickets. Yeah, so we're in the daily and 4-hour Keltner channel top. So if we can get through these levels, so basically when we get up into, so this cloud that you see here, this is the play I want to play. I want to play the move in the cloud from 78.50 to 80.50, that $2 move. That would clear us of this 4-hour Keltner channel top and the daily top and previous high. So look for a breach, retreat, move. Okay, so it would be a breach, retreat, move. Let me draw that. Let me draw this out for you. This is knee. I didn't even check how much they move a day. All right, so green, green, green. All right, so this is a move I'm looking for. I'm looking for move up, move. All right, move up, move back down, then move up. Right. Well, probably do something like this. Right, some sort of move like that. That's the move I want to play, right? So, excuse me, apologize. Oh, you guys didn't need to hear that. So for knee, I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it on my little watch list that I got going on over here. I like it. So that's gonna be knee break above 78.50. Play run to 80.50. All right, nice call out. Thanks, appreciate that. Freeport McMoran. I love Freeport McMoran. That is one of my favorite stocks to play. It's like Boeing sold off. It's back down to 233. Pretty decent. Apple's maintaining its chop. Microsoft's going to open at 290-ish. Teladoc. I need it. Teladoc might be the loser for the day. All right, Freeport McMoran. I like the stock. I play it up and I play it down. It's pretty consistent, right? Let's see. So daily 4-hour, or excuse me, daily, weekly squeeze, monthly is not going to fire. Decent beta, decent VWAP. Broke above the monthly Keltner channel top, where MACD is 4-hour and daily MACD is positive. I'm not super encouraged with the other MACDs. I may give this a little bit more time to develop. However, it was a nice reversal off the 200 SMA. They already had earnings. Looks like they beat on earnings. We were able to breach above the 34, come back and test the 21 for the move back up to the 50. Right, so 38. Look for rejection off of the 38 level for pullback to the next move up. Let me show you what that looks like, and the reason I'm going to mark this up. So we've got this high over here, right? That is going to create our supply zone. Right, this is our supply zone. If we can get above that, obviously it's going to rip to the 618. Give me 1 second here. I apologize. All right, so look for that as a target. From a fib perspective, this is going to be a pretty easy to see Fibonacci. We go from high to low. That gives us our targets. We broke above the 618. We're targeting the 127, which is also looks like previous low. So we've got confluence coming in at 40.50. I like the 40.50 target. Look for profit taking and congestion to start at 38. to 39. That's going to be a tough level to get through. We may reject off of that a couple times. So in the short term, I like the play from 36 to 38 on Freeport-McMoRan. Yeah, this is a nice little move to the upside. Like I said, 36.50, break of that, and then we play to 38. Still not really gonna change my mind with these red candles. This may consolidate. Right? We get one of those squeezes to release. It could help us push us through. Be wary of 37.50 for some profit taking. There's some resistance there. FCX Freeport-McMoRan on the Algo. So definitely we got some block trade support levels here. The Algo's curling up barely. Right? We got a little bit of just barely curling up. Right, dip buy at 34.77, support at 36. So I got time for a couple more. Get them in while you can. And all right, so we've got some support coming in, right? Currently at support. The Algo's trading with price action. The Algo's curled up. Look for a continued move to the upside on Freeport-McMoRan. I like it. However, we break 36, we're coming back down to 34 or 34.75. It's just, yeah, break previous lows, it's going to drop. Lemonade. I got to get through these real quick. So Lemonade, we've got bullish divergence. Look for a continued move to the upside. All right. 1, 2, 3, reversal. You can't really see it, but that's kind of a Wu-Tang pattern where we come down, we go up, we come back down, look for the next launch. Oop, a little bit too much there. So we've got overhead resistance of the 34 and the 50 SM, 34 EMA, 50 SMA. Really a break above 89, and I see a move up to 94 on Lemonade before we start running into some overhead resistance. This 92 level is going to be interesting. I don't like that color. Why does it give me these icky colors? What do I want to use? What color do I want to use? Yeah, I guess that'll work. Right, so there. That's pretty decent, actually. That one. Level better, right? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about TrendSpider. I don't know. Maybe I should reach out and see if I can get some training on it. I feel like I'm not using it the way it's intended. So yeah, it's setting up a nice Wu-Tang reversal. So 1, 2, 3, release. Significant launch above 99. We'll just call it 100. All right, a break above 100. It's going to eat in $5 increments. I like Lemonade at this point. Yeah, we just need to get out of this this fib level. So yeah, I like Lemonade. LMND. Just notice this here. Can I draw a channel? Like, I honestly think that we're going to come back up and because why can't I draw a channel? That's lame. That's so lame. Because if you look at this move here, it's a little rising wedge. I like the 90, I'm just going to call it 100. 97.50 to 100. Okay. All right. Good morning, Nick. AMD, yeah, I think AMD is going to do pretty good. Skills. I also like lift here for reversal. Skills. Oh, it's down to 14. Wow, that's crazy. As far as skills is concerned, we've got this block level right here at 1470. For me, a break above that 1470 and then I'll play it. The Algo may have found bottom. Just keep an eye on it. Did it make a lower low? It did. So I need it to reverse a little bit more. It looks pretty decent. Skills. Right off of support. Little bugle, right, or megaphone, whatever. Yeah, it's just really congested for me right now, and it's gonna be tough. There's other plays, but as far as a move, look for a move to 20 before it rejects. The 7 VWAP is at 1650. If we can break and close, like if we do a breach and retreat and close above VWAP, then it can definitely move to the upside. It could also very easily just reject off and continue to get squeezed, right? All right. Billy. All right, so this is just, I mean, a reversion to VWAP or point of control or even the 8 EMA or the 200 is a $10 move on Billy, right? Got to revert to one of the two. Like, I see it coming. Like, let's just revert to 10-day VWAP at 101.50. Let's just call it that, right? I mean, the chart is horrible looking. I just don't get... What stopped us? I always like to look and see what stopped us. This is what stopped us right here. Look at this massive long-term... Look at that long-term demand zone. Okay, in case you guys don't know, I color my demand zones green. Why? Because that's where I like to buy. Right? I like to buy in those areas. Buy there for the move up. Like, it's kind of a wonky little pattern, but the algo's been buying. Like, I trust the algo. And while it may have a little bit of a hard time getting back above some of these levels, right? I want to play this move here. See, if we play this channel move here, that'll be the retracement to the 21, because the 21 will come down and meet us, right? With a little bit of resistance at 89 or at 90, right? The 8 EMA. Yeah, I like it. So that's Billy. That's my time. I got to run. Thanks for joining me. My name is Algo. I'm here every morning, Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's 5:30 my time, so I get up super early for this. AMD had earnings. Look for some immediate overhead resistance, right, to 95. All right, I gotta run. As far as my schedule goes, I'm traveling tomorrow morning. I'm flying out into San Francisco. I won't be able to stream. Friday, I do I stream the Open for the Bullish Bears. I may be able to do that. I may not, depending on my hotel situation. The last time I tried to stream at the hotel, it was a joke. I got a buy signal on plug. Look for a break above 2670. Right, like if we can get above this 4-hour Keltner channel mid, I like a move back up to 2765. I believe the Algo will agree with me. Yeah, we gotta get above. So look for the 5th wave move from 2670 back up to 2750 or more. Real quick look at the Algo, and then I have to run. All right, so plug. What we've got here is we've got a lot of block trades as resistance. All right, we've got this little cluster from 2672 up to 2695. Come on, just draw. There we go. Right, you got that overhead resistance. Looks like price action may have found a base. I'm going to look for this algorithm to curl back around and pull price action up. If it was solely price action trying to make this move, that's what it's got to get through, right? Looks like it's just a wedge breakout above block trade level. So a break of 27. Look for a move to 2769 before they start taking profit. If we can close above 2769, you're going to go test these previous highs, right? You're going to go test these previous highs here. Basically stair stepping up. So that's plug. All right, I really do got to run. I'm going to not have time to get what I need to get taken care of. Yeah. So this is the look for a cup and handle breakout. Yeah, that's anyway. Got to run. Thanks for joining me. My name is Algo. I'm here every morning, Monday through Friday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. And hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, share it with your friends, families, loved ones, and everybody have a great day. If you need anything from me, hit me up on the website or on Twitter. Be safe, stay green, and if you don't feel comfortable in the position or getting into a trade, wait, there's going to be more trades. Have a good one. Stay safe, stay green.